Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and moms and dads, welcome once again to the news of the squared. Here we are once again for your appraisal, for your appeasal, for your appreciation, and for all things positive and funny. And of course, here with our men, once again, Mr. Jeff and Mr. Mike and myself, we bring you amusement unlike the trend. That's right. You'll get it no place else, and you will never want it again once you've got it. But hey, glad that you're here to get some more of it. Here we are, folks, and welcome to News of the Squared. Gentlemen, how are we doing today?
Okay. It's springtime.
Springtime. The weather is a change in springtime. Okay.
Wacky news that you can use and share with your friends and maybe even your enemies. Jeff, you want to start?
You go ahead and start something. You always do.
I guess.
Okay.
I mean, what do we got? All right. So this is from... Oh, wait. We got howdy toddy stuff here today.
Oh, see,
we got
some fancy dancy.
We got fancy because we got NPR.
We got fancy dancy stuff. Cool.
This is from NPR. We got It says scientists create early embryos that are part human, part monkey.
Okay, and why are we playing with Mother Nature again?
Why do they always do these things? This is like the people who keep making all the automation and making stuff. And it's like you sit there and say, dude, Matrix.
This is how you get Skynet.
Terminator. Yeah. Terminator. And they're like, I don't know what you're talking about.
So either we'll create the Matrix or we'll create the Terminator or we'll create Jurassic Park.
Or all of the above.
Or Dr. Giro or whatever that one where the Dr. Giro's Island or whatever.
Yeah,
See, the Jurassic World Fast and Furious crossover would make sense.
Yeah.
Yes, I guess it would.
It would totally make sense now.
Yeah, because now this new hybrid of embryos that are part human, part monkey would even enjoy the Fast and Furious franchise even more.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well. All right, so for the first time, scientists have created embryos that are a mix of human and monkey cells. The embryos described in the journal Cell were created in part to try and find new ways to produce organs for people who needed transplants, said the international team of scientists who collaborated in their work. But the research has raised a variety of concerns.
Okay.
First concern is why? That's a good concern. Why is a good concern?
Well, you would think that maybe it would be less distressing to make them half monkey, so that way if you can extract all the things you need from the monkey's body, it's not like doing a human. When you want to extract parts out for transplant,
or you're using embryos to create, like, just to grow organs,
right?
Yeah, to grow your giant penises. No, I don't know. So it says, according to Science and Technology, Rice University's Baker Institute, I think the public is going to be concerned, and I am as well, that we're just kind of pushing forward with science by having people keep having a proper conversation about what we should do or if we should not do it.
This I am intrigued by.
So, it looks like there's a bunch of options.
Okay.
That at that point there might be something that needs to happen. So, so yeah, the long and short of it is that. Yeah, it looks as though they're putting monkey stuff in our body, and slowly but surely the monkeys are taking over.
So basically you're saying that the possibility of me getting an organ harvested from this half-human, half-monkey embryo and everything, and then they put in like a monkey kidney in me, they're going to turn me into a monkey somehow?
Sure. That's what they're going to do.
Well, the article goes on to say that Thousands of people die every year in the U.S. waiting for an organ transplant. So in recent years, some researchers in the U.S. and beyond have been injecting human stem cells into sheep and pig embryos to see if they might eventually grow organs and such for transplanting. So they're not their goal is not to generate any new organism or any kind of monster. And we're not doing anything like that. It says they're trying to understand how cells from different organisms communicate with one another. So you can name this. They can grow organs for transplants within the cells of other animals. Say, like, okay, we'll take this pig stomach. This dude's got a very bad ulcer, so we're going to take this pig stomach and give you the pig stomach. But it's got
which also gives you pig vomit.
That's right.
Does it give
That's
you
right, Robin. Oh yeah, I got a very small penis. Oh yeah.
Yeah, Robin.
Yeah.
Hey now.
Right.
Hey, have you ever seen how much a pig lets fly when being asked to mate? Yeah, they do have a big penis.
Okay.
Yeah, no. Pigs do have a lot of. Their penises are amazing.
Wow. If you say so, Ivan.
Really?
No. Reason being, I saw it on a documentary of how they keep getting the populations of pigs out there, and they actually have people that actually get the semen from the pigs, and they say that a pig can give at least a quart of semen at any one time. And I'm like, wow, could you imagine if somebody was to get a pig penis? Boy, talk about a step up.
The more you know. We're just here to entertain and inform here on the Squares Roundtable Facebook page and the news of the Square. So so we're making the Planet of the Apes pretty much.
Yes.
So our next story. This is sort of an article for the normal Squares Roundtable stuff, but the price tag here is the astonishing part. According to this article from the Hollywood Reporter, Amazon's The Lord of the Rings series could cost $465 million for just one season. So Amazon Studios' The Lord of the Rings TV show is going to cost all the gold in the Lonely Mountain. The Hollywood Reporter has confirmed that the Amazon will spend roughly $650 million in New Zealand dollars, and that's $465 million in US, just for the first season of the show. And that's far above previous reported estimates that pegged the fantasy drama as costing an already record-breaking $500 million for multiple seasons of the show. So, because according to Stuart Nash, the New Zealand Minister for Economic Development and Tourism, said, "What I can tell you is Amazon is going to spend about $650 million in season 1 alone. This is fantastic. It really is. This will be the largest television series ever made."
Wow.
So by comparison, HBO's Game of Thrones cost roughly $100 million per season.
Wow.
With its per episode cost being about $6 million for one, and eventually rising to around $15 million per episode in its last season, season 8. The eye-popping Lord of the Rings price tag almost certainly doesn't reflect season 1's production cost alone, but rights to the Tolkien property cost an estimated $250 million. Plus, there are considerable startup costs when bringing Middle-earth to life, such as sets, costumes, and props that will be used throughout the series. So they got to put a bit down on the first season to get all the assets they need. Amazon spending will trigger a tax rebate of $160 million in New Zealand dollars. This is what controversial in New Zealand, as the government could end up on the hook for hundreds of millions to help subsidize Amazon's Elves and Hobbits drama series. So did we know when this is this going to take place? Like before Bilbo gets the ring, or when this is going to take place?
So.
I think that would be the place to start.
Yeah, like the adventures before the ring comes to power, and if they even bring up the ring. So interesting.
Yeah. I don't know. If you say so, I'm not. I told you, look, I'm not a big Lord of the Rings fan. I'm just not. My reaction is, I spent 3 movies to go walk to a volcano, dump the ring in it, and then basically it's all done.
That's right. They did walk. It was Walking the movie. They did a lot of walking. So yeah, of course they could use the hybrid monkey embryos. They could fight. Yeah, the elves and the hobbits could fight the monkey embryos. We get Serene McKellen. Bilbo Baggins, fight the monkey embryos.
Do we include the monkeys from the Wizard of Oz in this too?
Yes, that's it. That's bringing back the Wizard of Oz with them. Go, my monkey embryos. Go get the Lord of the Rings Hobbit. Excellent idea, Ivan.
I get one once a season.
No, really.
And it don't cost us $650 million, so that's good.
Yeah. I'm a cheap date.
Burr down the throat. Let's go.
What do we got next, Jeff?
All right, so what do we got? Let's see. Well, you can hear all our stuff on the Squares of the Roundtable podcast or News of the Square. They're both up and available for you to look at.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Apparently, Cousin It died. Felix Saliva at 84.
Oh.
Let's see.
He was tweaking.
This might be interesting. There's no real story to it for us to look at, but this is kind of creepy. On the Squares page, you can take a look at this. Someone developed a suit, a bodysuit that makes you look like you have six-pack abs.
It's looks like a latex upper torso kind of garment, like a long sleeve shirt that wraps around your skin and gives you that. You wear in a tank top or a slight. I mean, obviously, maybe with the right makeup. Mm-hmm. On the arms, right. If you're showing your arms, obviously they look super fake.
Well, yeah, just like the bum boosters, or the camel toe slip-ins and things like that.
Maybe they made monkey DNA.
Yeah,
you think they think they made monkey jive?
Have the monkeys wear this the 8-pack?
Yeah, and have them fly to go after
the hobbits. Yeah,
the hobbits, so that way they can drop the ring in the volcano.
Fuck the hobbits! You know what? That is such an overrated movie. That is such an overrated movie. And don't get me wrong, I get it. I like it. I like some of the acting. I get what they're going. But at the same time, it's just like fucking 3 fucking movies to dump the goddamn ring in a volcano. Really?
Well, originally, Peter Jackson was going to try and make the Lord of the Rings trilogy in 2 movies. But the studio exec said, there's 3 books, right? Make 3 movies. And so Peter was like, okay.
To search for more money.
That's right.
Yeah, well, the thing is, 9 hours worth of cinema or 10 hours worth of cinema, man, that's a huge stretch. Because aren't those movies like 2.5, 3 hours long each?
Yeah.
Just looking kind of reaction. Yeah, kind of.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Our next one here, this one from the Daily Mail.
Daily Mail.
A couple ends up in the hospital after having sex while skydiving.
Yeah.
So that's one way to join the Mile High Club. The adrenaline junkie couple who had sex while skydiving end up in the ER after losing track of time in the air and opening their parachute late.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
William and Leslie shared their crazy tale of mid-air coitus in a 2014 episode of TLC's Sex Sent Me to ER, which recently resurfaced online. The pair thought it would be fun to have intercourse while in free fall after jumping out of a plane. Now, both were wearing loose shorts, and they managed to pull it off. But they lost track of time, and William struggled to open his parachute before landing, leaving him with a broken nose and an injured groin.
Do you mean to tell me she's yelling, "It's coming! It's coming! What's coming? The ground! Pull those ripcord!"
And, yeah. William and Leslie's episode premiered on October 5th, 2014, but is so outrageous that viewers are returning it to years later. In a clip from the episode, the pair explained that they've been dating for a little over a year and loved to get their blood flowing in more ways than one. He says, I'm an adrenaline junkie and she's an adrenaline junkie and training and she loves it and I love it, said William. When it comes to sex, I come up with all the ideas. I come up with a lot of different ways to try and have sex, she added. Once, while the pair were preparing to go skydiving, Leslie had an idea.
Uh-oh.
The two should get it on while in free fall.
Watching the monkeys?
Flying and dropping the hobbits.
The flying monkeys. Fly, my pretties.
The hobbits into the volcano.
Yeah.
Could you imagine, like, coming by and then, like, free falling, skydiving, and you're going to have sex, and then, like, as they're coming by, it's like, like, these little things flapping around.
Go, my pretties. But watch out for the couple having sex while they're falling out of a plane.
Wow. Crazy.
So, ouch, the pair were rushed to the emergency room where William was told he had a broken nose and swelling and bruising where the harness had pinched his groin. But we're having sex. We're making this. So anyway, William deployed Leslie's parachute first and had little trouble with his own, leaving him worse for wear when he hit the ground. When I saw him on the ground, the first thought I had was, he's dead, Leslie recalled. But he wasn't. But his face was bleeding and he was suffering groin pain. Not only might I be done skydiving, I might be done pleasing my woman, he recalled.
You know, that would have been so bad had they ended up locking in the middle of making love and they couldn't separate from one another. So
That's what's called the tandem jump.
Was he wearing that sexy upper body suit that gives you the 8-pack? Hey, baby, want to go skydiving?
That's the emergency chute in case, God forbid, they don't have a way to get down.
Yeah. You just take that off and you see these latex pectorals inflating over your head to break your fall.
Yeah, they sit there and just start bouncing on the... He hits the ground, he sounds bouncing because he's bouncing on the 6-pack. Boing.
Wow.
Ooh, that'd be a sight to see. Wow.
Speaking of 6-packs and groins and all that stuff, that brings us to our story from Mashable.
Mashable.
Grip Talk and the myth of the gorilla grip coochie.
Oh my!
What?
That's what the monkey embryos are about.
Well, that's what I was.
Coochie, huh?
Gorilla grip coochie.
Coochie.
So let's see. No, you do not need a gorilla grip coochie. This phrase, in case you're not familiar, means exactly what it sounds like: a tight vagina. Per one Urban Dictionary entry.
Really?
A gorilla grip is a tight-ass wrap that's so tight, it's almost like a gorilla is gripping your dick. One of the early variations, which was posted on a subreddit, Brand New Sentence in 2018, was a Facebook meme post that recommended sprinkling pepper onto a woman's pillow so that during intercourse, her coochie would grip you like a gorilla's fist. I don't know why you do that, but okay.
Okay.
The Urban Dictionary entry appeared in March of 2020, and the phrase has gained traction in the years since. The hashtag Gorilla Grip has 37.8 million views on TikTok.
Oh my.
The phrase even inspired Grip Talk, a TikTok trend last summer that encouraged viewers to do kegels to the beat of viral songs. TikTok users would post videos reminding each other to do these daily kegels and push viewers to keep up with them, accelerating the tempo. The tag Grip Talk has 50.2 million views And through the trend has slowed down since its peak of 2020, July. The messaging still prevails online.
Wow.
So this goes on for a while to talk about you can find this, I mean, this goes on for a while, but you get the idea. This goes on for a while talking about the gorilla grip for your ladies' kegels and cooter and all that stuff.
Cooter,
for Mashable.
Oh my God, there's a name.
Cooter.
I haven't heard that word in ages, you know? Yeah, I busted an old girl's cooter last night, man. It was really cool.
Did she have a good... Was it fine ass and with a whap and did it have a gorilla grip top?
She had a gorilla grip.
Were they skydiving? That was the question.
Mm.
Yeah, you know, were they deeply connected as they were free falling?
Whap,
whap,
whap. Anyway, what you got? What we got, Mike?
Our next story is from the New York Post. According to this article, conservative lawmakers in Utah have advanced a proposal that would automatically block porn on phones and tablets sold in the state of Utah. A move that critics have blasted as unconstitutional. Governor Spencer Cox has not publicly...
Maybe he needs the grip talk.
Yeah. Has not publicly indicated if he supports the bill. A spokeswoman said he will carefully consider the measure before a March 25th deadline. This deadline was... I don't know if this article is from a little late, but supporters of the state Senate proposal claim that restricting explicit material helps parents protect their children, many of whom have their own devices and are spending more time online. There are blockers. There are ways to block kids from viewing certain things on certain apps. And of course, but I mean, many of whom have their own devices are spending more time online during the pandemic. Adults would be able to turn off the filters if they choose. Lawmakers in the majority Mormon state have previously ordered warning labels on porn, declaring it a public health crisis in 2016.
They were supposed to have... that was when we were talking about the porn czar that used to get paid.
Yeah, that's from last year. The Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, I can't remember those commercials on daytime afternoon cartoons, have railed against porn in a conservative culture that sometimes considers mainstream magazines and lingerie catalogs offensive. Hey, that's all we had back in the day was lingerie catalogs.
Oh, yeah.
When the Victoria's Secret catalog came along, I remember I was at a friend's house, and my friend's girlfriend was all like, those are fake, those are fake, those are real, those are fake, those are fake, those are fake. I'm like, I don't care.
You ever got one wrong?
Yeah.
I want them all.
So phone manufacturers and retailers claimed filters would be too difficult to apply in a single state and successfully lobbied for a provision that would only allow the bill to be enforced if at least 5 other states follow suit, which obviously I don't think they have. So, yeah, that you won't be able to watch the video of the skydiving couple in Utah.
Yeah, that happened.
You don't know if you have about on Grip Talk.
If a skydiving couple falls in the middle of the forest, does anyone hear them?
Not in Utah.
Wow. And now in other news.
We posted on the Scrouts on Table Facebook page. There's a picture of Snoop Dogg with Jaleel White, who is obviously Urkel from
Did I do that?
Family Matters. Yeah. Promoting his new Purple Urkel marijuana line with Snoop Dogg.
Yep.
Purple Urkel?
Purple Urkel.
Purple Urkel.
Okay.
Go with your purple snowballs, Ivan.
Well, Purple Urkel. Interesting. Where can you obtain this Purple Urkel?
No, there's a Twitter post for Jay Sin. Leads to, obviously, the picture, just a picture of, obviously, on Instagram and Twitter. But nope, it's just, especially looks like a specialized container or a neat looking little package for Urkel. And
Purple
Urkel's marijuana line. So now you can ask yourself, if you did that, you don't know because you didn't remember because you were high on Purple Urkel.
I was high on Purple Urkel because I got high. Mm-hmm. Purple Urkel.
Yeah.
Kind of reminds me too much of Maui Wowie, which of course that's
Hey. I got my grip tick and my Maui mommy, and I'm gonna Maui mommy wami boomy.
Well, you got your Purple Urkel, your Maui Wowie, and your Gorilla Grip. Wow, that's
with your monkey embryos.
With your monkey embryos, and of course the flying monkeys who are throwing the hobs into the
the hobbits, not the hobs.
No, the hobbits into the volcano with the rings.
That's a different. Well, I was thinking Joe versus the volcano. Okay.
That too.
All right. What else? Let's see what else we got. Oh, here we go. You'll enjoy this. This is from the Daily Mail. I heard this one earlier.
Daily Mail.
2 women aged 39 and 61 try unsuccessfully to use a $1 million bill at the Dollar General store in Tennessee.
What? What?
Dumbasses.
It takes all
Maybe they were on the Purple Urkel.
Yeah, it must have been on Purple Urkel.
Purple Urkel.
Well, $1 million, I'd buy one of everything.
So,
I'll buy me the whole store.
I was going to say, really?
I think there was somebody tried to do this at Walmart years ago.
So 2 wishful would-be criminals in Tennessee were cautioned by the police earlier this week after trying to use a counterfeit $1 million bill for paying for goods at the Dollar General store. Amanda McCormick and Linda Johnson, McCormick is 39, Johnson 61, were arrested after trying to use the counterfeit bill at the Dollar General store in Maryville, Tennessee. Yeah. So they were arrested for trying to push that off. According to a police report, the pair appeared at the cash registry with a cart full of goods, including gift cards to other businesses. Duh. And then they were arrested for trying to use a counterfeit bill. When questioned, McCormick said she received it in the mail from church. She also said she intended to distribute the gift cards to homeless people. The employee didn't buy it and instead called the local sheriff. When police were on the scene, they asked for more information about the church where it had come from. McCormick failed to provide that information. McCormick played dumb, telling them that she had no idea about the money or where it came from or anything along those lines. So.
Yeah, humanity. Yep.
It's unclear how the two women know each other, by the way. But they are now banned from the Dollar General.
I have to go to Family Dollar from now on.
In fairness, I have a place that they could have spent. They could have spent their $1 million bill, because this is the New York Post as well.
Monkey embryos.
This is the New York Post as well, and this is from this week. TSA finds lump of crystal meth inside traveler's breakfast burrito. Traveler at the Texas airport got caught trying to smuggle crystal meth into a breakfast burrito, authorities said. Agents in Houston noticed a bulging burrito during a routine X-ray of the passenger's check carry-on April 2nd. They spotted an unidentified lump. It could be something else. In the burrito, agents asked the person to unwrap if it's inspection. Yeah, like I said, it seems as though that's kind of the case, and yeah, so you get the idea. So that happened too.
Oh, shit.
So that's happening too. That's out there too. What else we got, Mike?
Okay, this one's from Cleveland.com. An intoxicated man reports his car stolen, but according to Lindenhurst police, the car was found in his driveway.
Okay.
At 3 a.m. on April 4th, a Lindenhurst man, aged 40, reported from the lot of Applebee's that someone stole his car. The man, dispatched notice, sounded intoxicated. Police checked the lot of nearby Scalper's Bar and Grill and the man's home on Meadowwood Boulevard. The car was found in the man's driveway. Police drove the man home.
You should have tipped him with the $1 million bill.
Yeah. Hey, something for your trouble, Ossifer.
At least they were a lot friendlier than the cops I ever ended up with.
I think that's all we got this week.
We got one more. Some breaking news.
Oh, do we?
From the Smoking Gun.
Breaking news.
Smoking Gun always has great articles. Released man.
I like the pictures.
Yes. A man left jail in a stolen police car.
Okay.
April 16th, this is from a couple days ago, moments after being released from custody, an Arkansas man yesterday stole a police car that was parked in front of the jail, earning him a return trip behind bars, according to cops. According to investigators, Cordell Coleman, age 33, drove away from the Pulaski County Jail around 2:40 a.m. in a marked Little Rock Police Department SUV.
Okay.
Police report notes that a surveillance camera recorded Coleman entering the unlocked 2018 Ford Explorer, which was parked near a jail Sallyport. Coleman, pictured at the right here, had been released from custody following a public intoxication arrest a day earlier. The stolen vehicle had been driven to the jail by an officer who was assisting with the booking of a prisoner. After completing the process, I returned to discover my patrol vehicle had been taken, the cop reported. Investigators quickly tracked the Hot Wheels to an apartment complex about 10 miles from the jail, where Coleman was found inside the vehicle. Coleman, who had been the last prisoner released from jail, was arrested and eventually returned to the lockup. While Coleman was handcuffed in the back of a police cruiser, a dash cam recorded a cop asking him, "What kind of decision-making you doing tonight, man? Why you doing that?" Coleman's mumbling response was unintelligible. So Coleman was charged with felony theft. He is again being held at the county jail, this time in lieu of $25,000 bond. So, I'm out of jail on public intoxication. You know what? The great decision-making process that I have, I think I'll steal this squad car as I'm leaving the jail.
Yes, it just kind of proves that alcohol does indeed shrink the brain in some people.
Man, when you're looking for that gorilla grip,
yeah,
finding your nice lady friend to go skydiving with.
If you fall down, free fall.
And now, finally, we have a segment that we like to call the Iron Sheik's Tweet of the Week, where we go to the Iron Sheik's Twitter account, where we get nuggets of wisdom from the former professional wrestler, the Iron Sheik, where we will, where Jeff will read several tweets to indulge and to enlighten our listeners of his.
I will?
Yes, you.
Oh, okay. I'll find him. Why? What are you complaining about?
I'm not complaining anything.
No, I'm talking about Ivan's just fucked up.
I haven't said anything.
That's anything. Just that my purple Urkel, yeah, man.
Yeah, man, purple Urkel. He claims that Twitter does. Let's see. He claims that Twitter does not deserve him. This is from yesterday. If your milkshake brings all the boys to the yard, you need to bring me cold beer. Otherwise, you'll go fuck yourself. Let's see.
Somewhere beyond the sea. Somewhere. Go fuck yourself. That's my favorite of the week.
Yeah. Well, let's see what else we got. Jabroni Schmuck Jabroni. I don't know what that's about. The fact is, fuck this fact. I beat the fuck out of no good piece of garbage. Something music.
Okay.
Suplex your soulmate. That'll go well.
Suplex your soulmate.
The Iron Sheik on Valley. I don't know. Like I said, Iron Sheik is the real All-American. You gotta get the idea. There's much more than that at the Shiki Poo page.
Okay.
So that's the case.
Okay.
Go check out his page. Go check out everybody else's page who's up there.
Yeah, it's the _Iron Sheik at Twitter, and of course we are on Twitter and Instagram as well at Esoteric Podcast. On YouTube, you can listen there, click the bell, subscribe. You know when new content drops. You download the show, you're on usual podcast hosting platforms. And Ivan, you can listen to Ivan spinning his records on twitch.tv at Java and Ivan. Jeff is on Steinamite Productions on YouTube, Google, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. And follow us with all these crazy stories. You can read along on the Squares Roundtable Facebook page. Email us at esotericpodcast@gmail.com. And I think that'll do. So 94 of the news of the squared with the gorilla kung fu grip.
Yep, and the free falling intercourse.
Yeah, well, if Ivan's kung fu grip was tighter, we need to get the WAP initiation now. What? Did I say something too soon? No, too bad.
Yep, we'll just go ahead when we get the monkeys to fly the Hobbit over the volcano and drop him into the volcano with the ring.
No, thanks for dropping by, everybody. We appreciate it. We'll talk.
We appreciate that. Thank you so much. It's been real and it's been fun.
All right.
And now we're done.
Mm-hmm. So long, jabronis.
Yeah, suckers.